Hello? What's wrong? Stop. Stop. Something's wrong. You sound like a chipmunk. Seriously. Hello?
All right, is that better?
Yeah. How's it feel? It sucks when you expect somebody to be there and they're not on time, huh?
I know. I knew for a second. I'm like, wait a second. I know what's going on here.
Let's jump on before we lose people.
We are on.
Oh, hey everybody, what's going on?
We are.
Welcome to the show, guys.
We are on.
So
I think
we're on. So if you missed any of that stuff that just happened, that's hilarious. Yeah, Mr. Mo put my heart in some spots in the last couple of weeks where I'm waiting for him.
Only about
and things happen and he couldn't make it. And I was a little pissed. I'm just gonna say it is how it is. So today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna get him. I said I can't wait too long because he called me twice already. I mean, he called me. The guy was like, he was already having hot pains and stuff. So, but we are here. We are back, guys. It's so nice to see everybody that's not here, but it's okay. Let's get going.
I don't blame you. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Nice, great live yesterday. Both of you guys had good lives yesterday. You should stop calling them pop-ups. Just say I'm here or something else.
Who, me?
A pop-up is unexpected. Now we expect it, so that's a thing. Billy Flipper, how's it going, man? Ooh, coffee and coffee. And my wife gave me the cup today.
Nice. Yeah, that's what you want. You're definitely a woman. That's 100% right. All right, hold on. It is
Passports.
K. It is K. It's K. Yep. It's not Amy. It's not Amy. It's not Vanessa. It's not Pamela. It's K.
Yes. And I like the screen name, Passports and Pizza Pies, except it makes me feel a little bit hungry. So that's the only bad. That's the only.
Well, I called it Passports and Puzzles for like a whole show.
That's okay. We're resellers. I like puzzles too. Wait, Leroy did an IG post?
I did. Oh, I know. It's been a while.
I haven't been on IG for a while either. So
it was they didn't call me rerun today. Yep.
Well, Tommy did, but
no, that's normal. That is normal.
Like this note shows up with energy. Yeah. Already had the walk to the park. Well, I think I got walked this time. It was like she was sitting down. We were walking, she kept sitting down. And then once we got to the edge of the park, she's like, all right, fine. This chubby guy's going to run. And she just started running. So I said, okay, we'll run. So we ran around. It's probably around, I don't know, quarter mile max.
Is it be honest with us. Be honest with us.
Yes.
Did you like just run around the trash barrel, but you thought it was a quarter of a mile?
Well, this is why I say it's a quarter of a mile. They have a soccer field, and they have the goal is up and everything. So that's why I say a quarter of a mile, because I'm assuming one might be a quarter of a mile. We went the whole way around the soccer field. So maybe it's less than a quarter mile. I don't know. If I had a GoPro, I would have gone out, but it would have been a lot of heavy breath. So I wouldn't have sounded too good. You seem much happier this week. What's changed? Penis extension? Yeah. How'd you guess, Tommy?
I didn't tell him. I know you sent me the pictures, but I didn't tell him.
I've been trying to get the people to look at it, but what can I say?
No, Tommy. I think he got a little bit more testosterone. I think that's what it is.
Well, I'm getting shots now.
Oh yeah, is that what it is? Pull your shirt up. Let's see your chest.
Yeah, I know what it grows people out this early in the morning. Come on now. There's nobody in here yet. Full size soccer. Yeah, see, I'm not. I don't know if it's a full size soccer field because it's in a park, so it's not like a sports park. So might be a quarter of a mile.
What's going on, Holly? What's going on, Ella?
Holly.
Ella has music when she comes out to her shows. I saw her on Sunday. She was dancing.
Well,
she had some music.
When you think of Ella, I think of music too. She seems like a happy person.
When I first met her, though, I thought she was like cool, calm, and collective, and just like. And then, like, she comes out dancing. I saw her on Derek's show. She was acting up a little bit. I'm like, whoa, who is this Ella? There she is. It is Noelle. Noelle, good morning. Noelle, I will have the package. I will have the package to open on Friday. I did not grab it this morning. Nice. I was running a little late. I have a unboxing to do on the show on Friday.
Ooh. To use it all at once. Or to tape. Yeah. eBay, I think the way they work with eBay, they act like they don't have any control over that. Because it's a company that does those boxes, right? The tape, whatever you get from them.
Yeah.
That's not eBay. It's some random shipping company. I'll tell you a gross story early. I want to say this is probably late December. That was the coupon that I used. Got a big box of, 12 by 12 boxes. Opened it up, and a cockroach crawls out.
Nice. That's why your wife kicked you out of the house.
Yes. Well, luckily I did it in the garage. Thank goodness.
When I used to do construction, the motto was with all the construction workers, we used to change in the back of our car and put everything in a trash bag.
Okay.
When we would do certain places, because you don't know, like if you're stepping on everything, you're gonna bring that stuff home.
Got it.
So I would have been skeeved out.
Makes sense.
I totally get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what Dren likes. Dren's probably got sophisticated taste. I wouldn't be surprised if he's got some.
Dren's probably not even scared of bugs. Like,
I'm sure he's not.
Yeah.
He'd probably laugh at me.
Oh, yeah, be like, Mr. Mo, you're scared of a spider? Look, he's picking up the spider and he's crawling. Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah. He's telling you like where their teeth come from and how many legs they got and how many hairs on their legs. I can imagine.
No, Paul, I'm not talking about that extension.
Joe Deals is in the house. What's up, Joe? Susie.
Protein with your boxes. There you go. Exactly.
Susie is in the house. I'm talking on top of Mo today, guys.
Go for it. She likes beads and drawing. Okay, so he's an artist. All right.
He likes bugs.
Loves bugs and kisses slugs and names them. Oh my goodness. Good for him. Did you stay up the whole time at Lone Stars? Talking over Mo. Let's Leroy become the new Louis.
Oh, where's the bell? Where is the bell?
Where is that's a good question. Hold on. So I haven't. No.
Well, that's okay. That's okay.
I thought you had those sounds.
I do. I didn't. I stopped using them because I thought you didn't like them.
No. Go for it. Happy to see you too, Noel.
By the time I get to it, it'll be punchlines over.
Oh, Mo, she's talking about her granddaughter. My mistake. Sorry. I thought we were talking about Dren. Right. So this is like new to me now. So what are we doing here? So we're going to be like doing some listing, chatting about stuff. How does this work?
So this is a morning show on Reseller Niches channel. So
Okay.
the odds are there's going to be not much listing.
That makes sense.
Lots of chatting. We're going to get into movies, like we always do. We're going to talk about sports cards. I love sports cards. We're not really going to talk about tools. Nobody's interested.
Gotcha. I was watching this guy yesterday. He was talking about tools. He kept talking about Rockwell, but he never played the song. I was really disappointed. Very disappointing.
I'll be right back. I need to find a charger.
Uh-oh. That is big time in the climbing trees right now. Nice. What else is Dren into? We need to get him on the show. Good morning, Jennifer Hayes. How are you? How is everyone doing this morning? I have a new month's resolution. I'm going to get more listings done. I am actually going to list. I'm sure it's called Just List.
Who's listing?
No. I said I am actually going to list. It's my new month's resolution since it's already, May?
I'm going to list too.
Yes.
I need your help again, but we could do it later. I need to I think I put my store on 10 days. So here's the deal. So I put my store on 10-day shipping, but when I'm listing now, it's showing me my 3-day listing again, but I never changed the other stuff to back. So the new stuff is coming up as 3 days, but the old stuff that I set back because I went away was switched. I mean, it hasn't been switched back.
Yeah, it does this sometimes. I especially if you have, because I had with the shipping, what do you call it, set up. So
does anybody? I mean, I don't really care if they mind, but do you want to just walk me through it quick?
Yeah, let's go.
If anybody wants to learn this, they can.
Is it under? I mean, see, you change. Let's go where you change it. So once you go in and tell me
you
where
want
you
me to share screen?
If you don't mind, it's up to you, and we'll walk you through it. All
right. How do I do that again? Hold on.
There should be a button towards the bottom there. Says share.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I know how to do it. I gotta let you. Then you let it. You okay it. Yeah.
It should be a thing. Okay, we'll figure that out later.
Okay. Yes.
No fridge repair video. Okay, there we go. So you ready to go? I'm gonna click on it.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't care. Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, Marshmallow. Oh, that's every morning.
What did you do?
It's one of the copper lines from the compressor. Nothing. Anytime my wife tries to go upstairs, you'll hear that.
Oh, good.
That's not for me. That's yes. Okay. She's like super attached to the hip.
Yeah.
All right, let me know when you're ready and I'll click on it. You good to go?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Right, okay. So I'm gonna go to selling.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna go to what?
Hold on, I'm gonna close this comment real fast. Sorry. There we go. Okay. So I want to know how you put it on 10-day first, because that's the way
I did it through eBay. I called them, so I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Do you have?
It was all at once.
Okay. So they did why am I blanking on the term? You go into, if you go into accounts and then you can see, hold on here. I'm going to do it on my ends. Let's see here. Under account and you go into profiles. Do you have business policy set up? Sorry, that's what they're called.
Hold on.
Because I'm wondering if they changed the business policy. So if you go into accounts and then
under my, hold on. So I go to my eBay.
Yeah, my eBay top left corner where it says hi Leroy. Go right down. It says account settings, and then click on that, and then you're going to go down.
Hold on, you said left. Hold on. Slow down. All right. You said go to left.
Well, this is the way I do it, but then Tommy's got doing it another way, which is exactly, it's pretty much the same thing, which is what you were going to do. So, because I don't know if you have business do you have a business policy? Otherwise, this is.
I don't think so.
All right, forget that then. Forget that. Go back out. Just go to eBay and go to your active listings.
So,
yeah, go to selling.
Yep, and then
active listings.
You can't see my screen, right?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Go to active listings.
Yes.
Under listing or under. Where am I going under it?
Let's see here. It's going to be under selling. You can see active listings, or let me see where else would you see that? Under the seller hub, you can see this as all listing.
I'm in seller hub.
Okay, and then click on active. It might, for me, it's kind of in the middle of the screen.
Is it in task or is it?
It's kind of in the middle where there's these
active listing. Okay, active listing.
Yeah. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on. We're going to select. I think you can select up to like 500 listings.
So I want to go to select all. It's only gave me 50. I got to do them all, right? Every page.
Right? Go all the way to the bottom. Like scroll all the way to the bottom page, bottom right corner. You can change that to 200, I think. 200.
Yep. Okay, so it changed it to 200.
Yep. And then I guess we can just click on them all. Actually.
Okay.
And then under edit, you can just say, I always do edit selected. I don't think it makes a difference, but then
it says edit all 400, and that's what I want.
Okay, do that then.
Yeah. Okay, and now it's logging it all up. I just dropped it off screen because I don't think we actually have to do it through the screen. So
no worries. Whatever.
Not that I don't care what anybody sees or. Gotcha. I got nothing to hide.
I'm doing it with you, but mine's lagging. Sorry. So once that comes up, it should say processing listings.
It is. It's processing listings. Okay, now they're all. Okay, they were all there. Yep.
All right. So now we can click on top left corner again. We can click on that checkbox to edit all
fields. Edit fields.
Yeah. And do you see on the right? It should say edit bulk at one time.
Handling time. It says handling time.
Okay. So as long as you've got them all selected, because on the right corner, on the right side of the screen, it will say edit in bulk at one time. You can click on that. Either way, same thing.
Hold on. Slow down, buddy.
Sorry.
So, okay. So I selected them all, and then I want to go to handling time.
Yes.
And it says change. It says change or no change. Change to. Select handling time, and I want 100 days. Okay.
Yep.
And
100 days.
Yeah. Save and close.
Yep.
Okay.
And then sometimes there's errors for whatever reason.
Yeah. I think that happened last time.
I think that's what the issue is. Whenever you do these bulk edits, there's always an error if you do more than like 5.
So it changed, I think.
Okay, then make sure go through. There's no red square.
There's a little red thing, but there's only like 4 of them. I don't really care.
It might be something minor, like it's missing the weight, or it's missing something that's not related to this.
But the rest of them are done, right?
Yeah.
Submit changes.
I would submit changes, and you can go back and go in and edit those 4 if you want.
It says 9 of my listings are not, but I don't have time for that right now.
Okay. As long as they're submitted, that's the main thing. So other than those 9, I don't know if you want to take like a screenshot of that so you know what they are, or.
No, I don't care.
But then what I would do is open up one of those that aren't those 9 and check it.
Oh, okay.
So you just go through it and say, okay, this is the right thing.
I'm still waiting for it to switch through. And okay.
There are a lot of people who have business policies that don't know how to do this. Exactly. You're right, Noel. That's actually what I was going to have what Noel's saying right there. That's why I was having you go through that. I was going to go through the business policies. It's the same basic thing.
Yep. And this is why, guys, that I ask Mo to help me, or Tommy, or anybody, Noel, any of you guys. The reason why I do it live is so other people can learn too, because I've been doing eBay for a long time and I still don't know everything.
Gotcha. Should we go through the business? I mean, you don't have a business policy to go through those, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think we're good for now. But I mean, if you want to help someone else, that's fine.
Let's see. No, I think we're good for now. We've bored people for long enough.
Yeah. So, can we talk about sneakers? I love sneakers.
When did this happen?
I became a sneaker
A sneakerhead?
A sneakerhead. I have nightmares about IKEA bags and sneakers.
Really?
Yes.
So I think maybe Tommy might have something to do with that.
I don't even know who Tommy is.
Actually, he does. Side note, he does make a good point. If they're true red and not system errors, they are being suppressed. I did not know that, because every time I do a bulk edit, just so you know, they get messed up. Some get messed up. Like if it was on 10-day handling, it stays at 10-day handling, and I can't change it. I have to go in there and tweak something. So I wouldn't.
And that's why we teach each other.
What sneakers are we talking about?
Oh, old Nikes, Keen work boots. There's some other names that I just learned. It's like, and all I hear is, I got $10, $5, $5, I got 5, I got 5, I got 10, I got 10, I got 15, I got 15, I got 20, I got 25, I got 25, 30, I got 35, 35, 40, I got 45, 45, 50, 50, 55, I got 55, I got 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 75, 85, 85, 95, 95, 95, 105, I got 105, 105, 105, 115, 115, 125, 125, and then I lost the remote control car. I'm so mad right now. Okay, there's only one person in the chat that understands this whole conversation. But yes, I lost it.
But did you have a paddle? Did you hold the paddle high enough?
No, I stopped at 125. It was an old vintage Monster Beetle. And I just was like, I don't need any more stuff. I wanted to have it to resell it, but I was like, there's a point where I stop.
Do you go into it with a point? Let's just say it doesn't matter what you're bidding on. Do you go look at the item and say, okay, I can't go past, I don't know, $50 for this. Once it hits 50, I'm out. Or do you not have that number in your head?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a number in your head? Like when you see,
I do.
You say, I'm going to bid nothing more than 2 cents on this. Once it hits 3 cents, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get a little bit of, you go over a little bit. Like, honestly, on that car, I was at 80. But I knew that my brain was a little higher than 80.
Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Topher. How's it going?
What did he say? Leroy went nuts with remote control cars.
Over there.
It was cute.
I wish we had a video of that.
That place is so packed. And just so in case anybody wants to know where it is, it's in Philadelphia. Okay, because I'm not telling nobody where it is. And I don't want Tommy to tell anybody where it is because I will be back there. I have a feeling I'm going to be back there.
If it's that big and it has that many people, I'm sure there's lots of other people that know about it. So if you're in the Philly area, you probably know about it.
I know I'm going to be back probably. If it's up to me, every 4 months, I'm going up there. That place was. I've been to a ton of auctions, but it was just like, dude, yes, it's 10 hours. We were there for 10 hours. But at the end of the day, if you go there with, say, 400, just say 400.
Okay.
Then you deduct whatever you think you're worth per day. Okay. Plus on top of what you spent. You're still going to triple your money. Like sourcing is sourcing. I would rather spend 10 hours and get 100 items than spend 4 hours and get 3 items at a thrift shop.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? And and the way that it works is, again, I don't like putting his name out there, but Tommy. The way that it works is you have to have in your mind, okay, listen, I know that this pair of shoes is only worth $8.
Yeah.
But that pair of shoes is worth $108.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to pay $15 for the $8 shoes so I can get all of them You know what I mean? So like
Makes sense.
you would bid per it was choice.
Yeah.
So they were like, all right, so they start off, I got $5, looking for $6, I got $6, I got $7, I got $7, $8, I got $8, 9, 9, I got 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, I got 12. Bam. And then $12, Tommy hit on 12. Well, at $12, he bought 10 pair.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So did you see the comment Tommy just wrote there?
No, I'm too busy talking.
Well, the guy just looked like he happened to be rich. So that made a lot of sense. I've seen that. I mean, I haven't really bid in many of these, but I've seen these guys that come in, and it's just like they'll just keep doing this thing. And that's it. You're done then at that point. Sorry, let me put that back up there. So I'm trying to imagine what this guy looked like. I'm thinking he has like a monocle. Is that what they call it?
What are you talking
He's got
about?
like a car. I'm trying to think of what he looks like in my head. He's got like a top hat. Somebody outbid you for this remote control car, right?
It was I don't think it was the guy Tommy thinks it was. It was actually a black guy. Well,
I didn't say anything about race. I was just trying to describe.
Oh my God! I'm saying this is between.
I just messed with you.
Yeah. I was jealous that I didn't get to call the auction. I was sitting listening to the auction the whole time, and I was jealous.
Did you go up to the auctioneer and say, "Hey, look, just go away for 5 minutes. I'll just stand here and I'll do your thing"? You should have just slipped him a $5 or something. No, you should have.
No.
We're gonna have to do Leroy's. That's it. We're gonna have to, all right here, right now. Before the end of the year, there will be a Leroy auction, or we'll come up with a cool name for it. Blood, sweat, and auctions.
Blood, sweat, and auctions.
Something.
Yeah, it's just like you and Tommy knows you can't really this one auction. You can't go by yourself. You can't go by yourself if you're really into stuff. You can't go by yourself. You have to have somebody with you, because what happens is that there might be something in one room that you like, that you know you can make money on, but you don't want to lose. So we were actually working together. I would bid on stuff for him, and he would bid on stuff for me, because it was so much going on at once.
Gotcha. You guys
I didn't spend much. I think I spent like $44, something like that, $45.
Did you see that? He said that there's 4 more if you come up for a week. He said hit all 4.
Yeah, that's what he had said to me before. Yeah.
Nice. We'll catch up a little bit here. So much fun to watch people fold when they run out of money. That would be me.
Mm-hmm.
I go in there with my, like, all right, yeah, I'll be bid. All right, I'm out. Oh goodness. The other kid ran up was talking to us. Sorry, I wasn't over there. Oh, I wish we had a video of that. That would have been good.
It's not. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes.
Because I go to a lot of these kind of auctions.
Yes.
God, you can answer Tommy's question.
Oh wait, you had a question?
No, just whatever it is.
Oh, Leroy was like, we aren't filming you, Paul. Some people were irate. Oh, yikes. Oh, this is a true first date, Leroy. This is good stuff.
We didn't hold hands or anything.
Not in public. It's okay.
No. But what was I saying? I forgot.
I think that's a good name. I like that. Bloody, sweaty auctions.
Oh no, but the thing is with a lot of those auctions is, I'm maybe one day, but right now I'm not a YouTuber. I do this for entertainment. I do this to break up my day. When I go to the auctions, I'm like Tommy. I'm in work mode. I'm in work mode. I don't want to make friends. I am there to, when I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone.
Yeah.
And that was the good thing that Tommy and I both figured out about each other. We were in that zone. So, and it's hard because some people don't understand. They want to chat and stuff. When you're in that zone, you leave the other person alone. Like I just sort of like just was helping him and staying away from his mental state where he was trying to focus.
Well, this is work. You have to do that. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
if this was something that we did like really for fun, I mean like once a year, then that's a different story. Like my aunt, she buys furniture at these things. She wouldn't care. She'd be walking around like whatever. But this is work. This is different. The best first date.
Hey, it was first date. It wasn't married at first sight. Okay, it was over 10 hours. We got to figure each other out really quick. He figured out that all this on YouTube is fake.
Oh no! He even took him to Golden Crown for. Oh goodness!
Yeah, we had the tubs and everything. It was great.
Nice. Well, I know it's not Golden Crown if you got the tubs, but they don't have metal anything. It's plastic tubs. Well, he's a stand-up guy if he took you out for dinner.
And I got 2 Guinness.
Nice. 2 dinners and a pair of sneakers.
They were like, "Do you know what you want to eat?" I'm like, "Do you have Guinness?" And until the guy came back and told me that they did have Guinness, I wouldn't answer. I wouldn't put my food order in. I just wanted. It was like, I mean, I got there at 1:30, and we ate at like almost 11 o'clock. Well, maybe it wasn't that late. I don't know how late it was,
Nice.
but we didn't eat until late. And when I get to a certain frame like that, I need to wind down, and the Guinness is my wind down.
Guinness is like, I don't know, it's almost like dessert beer in a way. Way different at work. I probably thought it was more. I think that's more, I would call it focused. I wouldn't call it boring. I'd say
See, I totally disagree because that's my job, Tommy. Like that's what I do. So I was never bored. Trust me.
No.
Uh-oh. My name is not Rerun Cheryl, okay? Cheryl. Cheryl. I'm gonna call her Cheryl. All right, it's not Rerun.
Oh boy. Now you got Rerun stuck in my head now. I think I have that on DVD.
So enough about the Tommy Leroy date.
Did you watch What's Happening a lot? See, now you got me stuck on.
A little bit.
I was trying not to think about what's happening. Because it's funny because they took that. They used to have that in syndication, like playing on like the whatever channels at 4 in the afternoon after school. Every single day it was What's Happening when I first got here in 7th grade, and then they took it off the air for some reason. Hey Cheryl, how's it going? Did anyone out there watch What's Happening on reruns? And on rerun, I wasn't trying to make a joke there. Let's have a group of people at auctions like that and watch what they buy. You'd be shocked. See, here's my problem with auctions. I overanalyze a little bit, and I'll probably sit back when I shouldn't sit back, and I probably like jump in too much when I shouldn't. I need to find that middle ground. Oh, what's happening? I just remember the music that that's stuck in my head right now.
That's the funny thing because a lot of you guys see me all as tools, but I know a lot of stuff. Like I don't know trains. I've never set up a train, but RC cars, I used to race them with professional racers. So I've been to big national races and stuff like that. So I know a lot about them. I wasn't any good. I was a water boy, but
You're the second person I met, and that when I ran the shipping store, there's a guy in there who's from Texas originally. He would fly back to Texas twice a year to race our RC cars.
Oh yeah.
So you're the second person. I don't know about them. Yeah.
When I checked, when I was moving here, there was 3 or 4 things that I looked for. Auctions and flea markets, of course, because that's my job. Race car tracks, which the gun ranges, and like Guinness factories. Not, but that's pretty much what.
Guinness factories, really?
No. But that's definitely what I looked up.
No, you know what? That's smart, because I'll tell you what, all of the, not just you, all of these big companies moving to the South and the Midwest, or they will be in the next 10, 15 years. I mean, just look at
Tommy, I had a van full of tools. I didn't need another tool.
But you wanted more, though.
No, I didn't. I didn't even want to look at them. It was the other things that I was more interested in.
I don't remember this one. Caught taping the Doobie Brothers. Doobie Brothers are okay. They always talked about them in TV and movies. I didn't think they were that great. They're okay.
I have something to say.
Go for it.
There is a woman in here, and there's quite a few of you guys. Paul is one of them. I know she's always at work.
Yes.
And she always stops in to make sure she says hello. Really respect her a lot, and that's Auntie Regina. Regina, thank you so much for jumping in all the time, just to even show your face really quick. That's really appreciated by myself and Mo, or Mo and myself the proper way. And if you don't know the lady above you, that's Cheryl. Cheryl, check out Regina. Regina, check out Cheryl, because you're both great people.
Absolutely. And it sounded like you called Paul a woman there. I just wanted to put that out there, but I'm not saying anything. But
did I?
No, no, because you said the 2 sentences back to back, and then you said, I'm talking about women here, Paul, and not Paul. And then I'm like, what? What the hell? I'm just messing with you. We watched a speed race when we got homeschool, and it was off to work on the phone. So for me, for some reason, I'm talking about, this is 89, 90, 91. They had a lot of like sitcoms, and that's why they had like, What's Happening. They had like Roseanne, which I really didn't like that much. What else did they have? They had a bunch of stuff, anything not to do your homework, right? Thank you, Jennifer. That's right. That day just made me realize that we only know such a small piece of everyone. That's true. I was watching Leroy in person. It makes me want to do cuts. Yeah, me and you too. I'm seriously got to get out of this room. Thank you again, Jennifer. That's Michelle, Cheryl, and Regina. That would make a good show. What do you think? Sanford and Son was a good one. Sanford and Son, I never saw
it was a little before my time.
Yeah, Sanford and Son, I've seen clips of on like YouTube and stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it on TV. That's what I remember the most. If it came on TV, and I didn't have cable, so I had to come on TV, right? Then that's what I remember the most. Like I never saw, what's the other one I've never seen? Gilligan's Island. I've never seen an episode of it.
What'd you say? Hold on one second.
Go for it. Is anyone? That's the weirdest thing. Oh, I can hear myself. Is that me? Oh, anyways. I've never seen an episode of Gilligan's Island. I've seen, like, I know what it is. I know the plot. But I've never seen an episode of it. I must be the donut guy. Get jelly. That's so true, Tommy. Paul got so much more. Yep. Paul's blowing up. We need to get Paul on here. I know you're working from home. If you ever want to, we need to set this up. We need to get Paul on the show before he's too big for us, because he's getting up there. I'll never be fine. Me and you too. Me and you, Noel. Why can't I hear myself? The voice is supposed to be asleep this early in the morning. What about All in the Family? All in the Family, another one I know of. They actually had an English version of it too. Let's see, All in the Family. That one's the one that was a little bit controversial. They had an English one, if I remember correctly, as well. I didn't really see either of them. You're talking. This is probably early 70s. I'm gonna ask Leroy to subscribe. Oh, thank you, Regina. Well, there's Mustache. Fabulous screen name, by the way. See, I never saw Gilligan's Island. Did you ever see All in the Family, Leroy?
I can't hear you right now.
Oh, okay. No problem. Well, how'd you respond, though? Ainsley. Stop it. I'll take it all. No, your video is good, man. Seriously. Thumbnails are good. Videos are good. Your lives are good. All set on his way. I was just saying that we should get Paul on here one of these days.
No, I'm all set. I'm all set. If you, there might be a few days where I got some other stuff to do.
Look at that.
You definitely could. But no, I'm good. I want to talk about baseball cards all day, like sports. Right? Oh, guys, look at this baseball card. This is a beautiful one. No, absolutely. Are you kidding me? He's a cool guy. I was so upset that I couldn't. That we were supposed to meet up, and it wouldn't have been feasible because I would have had to go backwards because the schedule with them was the next day, and then I had got a call to do that clean out. So I had to get to South Carolina quicker. Yeah. So I didn't pull a Mo. I didn't message him last minute. I did message him like 14 hours in advance to let him know that I might not be able to make it. So that's a good thing. I feel that I didn't.
Oh, no. You call that pulling a Mo now?
That's what I did to him this morning, guys. I did that to him this morning. See, here's with me is I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to get you back, but it's going to be on my terms. When I'm ready, you might not even realize it. It might not even mean nothing to you. Like, it probably means nothing that he was waiting for me for 5 minutes. But to me, I was cracking up inside.
You've been Leroy. Fred Sanford, Archie Bunky.
See, Cheryl, I don't want to ask a woman her age, but you are dating yourself a little bit. I was thinking more you were like the Crosby Show. What was the other one? What was the one that his spinoff, The College Kids?
You're talking about? Oh my goodness, with Lisa.
Different World.
Different World.
Yeah.
Oh, I need the glasses. I used to have a pair of flip-out glasses. I always wanted flip-out glasses. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? But yeah. What was that guy's name? What was it? The guy that was always hitting on her, but never got to go out with her until like the end.
Yeah, thank you, Regina. Yeah.
Watch All in the Family before I go to bed. See, All in the Family, yeah, it's just, I guess I know of it. I know all about it, but I've never watched it.
You know who I had a secret crush on?
Who?
I'm gonna let you guys guess. It was
the genre. Is that you talking about a musician?
Nope. It was an actor. She wasn't a head actor. She was like the second one in the show. It was a sitcom, and she was black. Let's see.
Okay, give me a decade. The 80s, 90s, 70s, 2000s.
I'd have to look it up because I actually think it was 80s, but I think I saw it in the 90s. I'm not sure. I think
that's fine. All right, so we're talking about an actress, and you're talking about TV or movies. Can I ask you that much?
TV show. It was a TV show.
Not going to tell me that.
No, it was a TV show.
All right. Okay, TV show. African-American actress, you said. from the 80s, maybe the 90s. It wasn't Lisa Bonet.
No.
It was Lisa Bonet.
Hold on. You know what? Now do I remember her name? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Because I know.
Go look it up. Don't say it.
Oh, okay. No. I know her name. I'm pretty.
All right. Put in the chat. Let's see. Controversial was social issues. Oh, yeah, I did hear that. Jimmy Kimmel put together some live episode on the Family Woody House. I have to see that. Jimmy's pretty good sometimes. My sister watched Perry Mason. Okay, because Perry Mason was on for like 30 years. He was started in black and white, I think. Sounds like there'll be a day soon where Leroy doesn't show up but just lurks and laughs. I think so. I think that day is coming. You see this? He's going to have his evil laugh going on in the background with a big cup of coffee or maybe Guinness. Different world.
I'm trying to figure out. I know her name. I know her
catch up with the chat real
name.
fast.
I have her real name.
Well, you know what, Cheryl? I'm glad you're well-rounded. You're only 32. There's no way you could have watched this when you were a kid then. But I appreciate that you know about all these shows because I love old shows too.
All right. So did anybody say?
No, she hasn't dated her. She hasn't. But just to let you know, Cheryl didn't see this. She's only 32.
She's a lot younger than me. Goodness, I'm an antique.
That's what I'm saying. So there's no way she could have watched this when it came on like live.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't trying to put her in a bad spot. I hope I didn't put her in a bad spot.
All right. See, she knows her stuff. Dwayne Wayne. That's right. I love those glasses. I like Dwayne Wayne and I like Raj from what do you call it? What's Happening? Those are the characters I liked.
So
I don't know.
Yes, I couldn't.
Tootie. Oh, was it Tootie?
Tootie was from what show? No.
She was from a couple shows. She was from Facts of Life. Remember? Facts of
Life.
No,
it wasn't Tootie. It wasn't Tootie.
Wasn't Tootie? It wasn't Lucy Bonet. Wasn't Janet Jackson technically an actress? Kind of. No?
No, it wasn't. I love Janet Jackson, but it wasn't Janet
Will
Jackson.
Smith's sister in Fresh Prince.
Nope.
Nah, she would have been too young.
I'm hoping nobody said it. You know, I gotta message you. Prince. No.
Queen Latifah?
No.
Steve Urkel was funny. Yes, I agree. Tootie, he said no. I love Martin. Shanae? No. Jennifer Living Single? Kim Fields? Yeah. Nope, he said no. Let's see. Are you going to message me? I'm not sure if I'm going to look at it, though. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to look at it. I promise you I'm not going to look at it yet. I want to guess. It's from someone from Living Single? Because there's 4 actresses there. I think 4. Jasmine Guy? It was Jasmine Guy. I can't hear you. You're muted, bud.
All right. I can give another hint.
Okay. I haven't looked at it.
This is going to be too easy.
Don't do it if it's too easy. I'm going to get this. Watching Living Single.
Nope, not Kim Fields.
It was not Moesha.
I need you to look at it because I need you to see if it's already been said because the chat's going so fast.
No, I mean, I've already said everything. Basically, they said Tootie, Jasmine Guy, Lisa Bonet, Janet Jackson, Queen Latifah, anyone from Living Single. Wasn't anyone from Living Single?
No.
I think that's everyone that we covered. Kim Fields, you already said no. And Tommy says Prince, and he's pretty adamant about that. We're trying to find out who Leroy had a crush on in the 80s, maybe early 90s. And it was an actress, African-American, he said the TV area. So I'm guessing TV shows, not commercials. Was it a fly girl? No, was not a fly girl. Was not the Fresh Prince.
Cheryl, check your Instagram.
Don't just give out the answer. I haven't looked at it yet because I want to guess it.
No, I sent it to Cheryl.
Did you tell me the answer in the chat, or did you give me a clue?
There's no clue.
All right, I'm not looking at it then. You know, he doesn't. It's not the sister from. That's not Tatiana Ali.
No, no.
Nah, that would have been a little young for Rudy.
Vivica Fox. No, no.
Was it Rudy from the Cosby Show?
No, no, no.
Name Harper. Name Harper. Why is that blank? Why am I blanking on that? It wasn't Vivica Fox. Rudy.
I guess everybody's interested in who it was.
I want to guess it though. Why didn't you send it to me?
Oh Jesus, Holly, come on, help me, please. Okay.
Jack
I'm sorry.
Jack A? What's that show where they're on? It's like there's a street address. It was Jack A. was the name. She was the main character, right? I'm blanking on it. Felicia Rashad, everyone's favorite mother. No.
Cheryl. No. Cheryl gave a hint.
Wait a second. I don't know what her name is though. You talking about Steve? Like the main character? What is her name? Oh my god! Why am I blanking? I used to watch this all the time. I was called Steve Urkel for many times. Let's see here. No. You know, she was on Steve Urkel. So I'm guessing she wasn't a main character then.
She was on Steve Urkel show. That's the clue.
It's a girl from. What is her name?
She was big.
I remember Laura. Was it Laura?
No. Did you guys give up? If you give up, I'll tell you.
The little sister? No.
I thought it would be an easy one.
227-237.
All right, so I'll give the clue.
I said it was DJ Jazzy Jeff.
She said Jazzy Jeff. The clue is
Judy.
The clue is that on the show there was a lot of people. Well, there were people on the show.
It's on like 11 years. There's a lot of people on that.
Can I talk?
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
That wore a lot of different colors.
Mm-hmm. So it wasn't Carl Winslow then?
Nope.
Kelly. Why am I blanking on the name Kelly? Who's Kelly? Kelly who? Kelly, there's a lot of Kelly.
I just want to say it.
All right, these are what to say. Go ahead.
No, they're still guessing.
All right, fine. We're going to wait. If you guys want to know what it is now, put it in the chat. Put a number 1 in the chat if you just want to know now. Or number 2 if you want to keep guessing. Punky Brewster. Oh, that's good stuff.
Okay, I give up.
Myra. Is that what her name was?
Nope, I give up though.
All right, well, I want to see a number 1 in the chat if you guys want to know what it is.
There was somebody that was very close.
Jennifer, you're close.
Yep, see? That's the only, and Holly, I wasn't trying to offend you. The only reason I told Cheryl is because I needed somebody to know.
Why can I not remember this? This is on every single Friday night. 1. All right, I see a 1.
Yes, a grill.
Oh my god, did I?
What's it? Sherry Moonfry or Cheryl Moonfry? It was her name was Sherry from Punky Brewster.
You're talking about it was
Semaine Moonfry.
Sally Moonfry. I thought you were kidding there for a second.
No, not Punky Brewster. Not Punky Brewster. The sister, her best friend, the black girl.
Gotcha. That's what I said. Like I thought when they said Punky Brewster, I thought like really? She was like 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Laura's bestie.
Yeah, her name was Sherry. Yeah. That was fun.
His daughter, really? Stop again. I remember her. Okay.
And it's funny because they put her as like a dark, and she's very pretty now.
Well, they have because she's not the main the main character has to be the main character, right? So
Yeah.
So they always do
I
that.
think they're both pretty because I still think that Punky Brewster's still pretty, not because of her assets.
Did you ever see the Wonder Years?
No.
There's an episode with her on the Wonder Years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I remember. That's probably 92, I'm guessing. 91, 92.
So that was definitely the 80s, right?
Yes. 89 was the beginning, I believe.
Whoa, I didn't need to know that.
What happened?
You'll see.
What?
That's it. Just gotta start looking it up.
Oh boy. I'm not gonna say it out loud. We'll get
Yeah.
But that is, I guess, food for thought. Leroy, if you're watching the new Punky Brewster show. The new Punky Brewster show. There's a new one? He's Punky Brewster. That's hilarious.
Go back to reselling. We just ruined that whole thing.
I don't think we did. Sherry had some assets. Seriously, man, the shows there, they pick some good actresses and actors for those shows. I don't see actors and actresses standing. I don't know, maybe because people don't watch regular TV anymore. I thought the youngest daughter on the Family Matters was. Really? Did not know that. It might be a thing that you know.
Who was your favorite? The next question is, who was your favorite childhood actor? They could be a porn star. This episode of Reselling Itch.
Moon Unit Zappa is his daughter. Okay. Never mind. Moon Zappa's daughter clearly. Oh, okay. That's okay. I didn't know either. Sherry is on the 2021 version. So Paul's been watching the 2021 version of Punky Brewster.
Oh, yes.
Paul definitely has kids.
Yes.
Punky Brewster 21. Oh, thanks, Paul. We got the Wikipedia page. Never heard of the show. Ugh, of course. Over.
He never heard of Punky Brewster?
Well, we named like 6 different shows there, so I think all of them were before like 1995, though.
Tofu was watching like Boys in the Hood and
Boys in the Hood is like 89, 90, though.
Even
earlier.
All right. So here's the deal. There's how many people in the chat?
I don't even know. How do you look that up? I have to watch it on my own thingy here. Let me open it up. I've forgotten how to click on a keyboard. No, 19, it looks like.
There's 19. Now, I think I can't say what it is. I want to try something here.
All right.
Because I think a lot of people had liked this, what we did.
Right.
So I think everybody, whoever you see in the chat, whoever you guys see in the chat, we need to pick one person out of the chat. I can't say what it's for, but one person out of the chat, whoever comes up with the most names of that one person gets checked, and then I'm going to ask a question. So check in whoever you guys, it can't be yourself, but anybody in the chat, throw in a name of someone that you see active in the chat right now.
Okay.
I'm going to put my name in. Oh, I can't.
And then they get asked a question.
And then I'm going to ask a question. Yeah.
Okay. Punky Brewster. Jennifer. Okay, let me catch up real fast so we can get to that. Good morning, Jen. How's it going? I have a peek up, but I don't watch a lot of TV. There you go. I was watching Who's the Boss. Oh, Who's the Boss was awesome too.
Okay, we got 2 Jennifers.
A lot of 70s, 80s.
We got a Holly. We got 2 Hollies because I have Holly is mine. So 2 Jennifers and a Holly.
Okay. So we got 2 Jennifers and a Holly so far.
We got 2 Jennifers, a Holly, and a Noelle. But so far, Jennifer and Holly are in the lead. I need a tiebreaker.
I had a different name, but
That's okay.
I can't say it out, all right?
That's okay. Okay, so we got Jennifer. Okay, so Jennifer. So guys, here's what we're gonna do. Exactly what I did. It has to be a TV show. It has to be their childhood. So Jennifer's childhood. We gotta guess who her favorite. It's probably gonna be a boy, but who her favorite actress was. She has to give us a hint. So Jennifer's favorite actress when in a TV show, a sitcom,
Okay.
when Jen was growing up, when Jennifer Hayes was growing up.
Well, let's confirm though. You said actor or actress? Just because you
It
never
has,
know.
it has to be a TV show, like we did, like a sitcom, like a
So it's
sitcom.
either actor, actress, favorite, and then we're gonna guess.
Yep. And
Do we get to ask like 20 questions or something like that? So we narrow it down, or
we can ask Jennifer a question. Jennifer, like, we'll give her a second to think about it, if she even wants to do it. But I think she does.
we should come up with a segment name for this.
So she said she's 50, so that gives you guys a little bit of a clue.
Should we say 5? We'll call it. We get 5 questions to try and narrow it down. Is that good enough, or is that not?
Yeah, that's good. That's
5. Good. We're gonna call this 5. So this is Jennifer. So we have 1 clue already. So how about, you want to ask a question, or should I go?
So
Oh, okay. Maybe
it's an old show.
5 hints then. All right. So it's an old Alan Alda. But we have to. So,
Jennifer, message me on IG so I know what it is or who it is.
All right, fine. If you get that message, then I don't want the message. I'd rather guess. Yeah, I was going to say 25. So, okay. Dukes of Hazzard.
It has to be I guess, is it a show? I guess we could say show.
No, we'll keep it with the actor.
Keep it with the actor. Okay, yeah, that's what I
started with that. So she probably has that in her head right now. All right, so I want to say, let me see, what question would be good? Are we talking about the 1980s?
So that's one of the clues. Is it 1980s, Jennifer?
Phil Michael Thomas.
This is funny.
So now Leroy's the moderator.
Who is your actress or actor?
She hasn't answered yet. Probably before. Okay, so I'm going to say the 70s. I'm thinking 70s. Okay.
So it's the 70s. It's a sitcom. And I'm getting the answer now.
So it's not Miami Vice then. It's a 70s sitcom.
I know, and she might have to tell me the show because I might not even know the act, because I don't know a lot of actor or actresses. So she might have to tell me the show.
I'm trying to think here. Okay. I'm trying to think of a broad enough question that will narrow this down. Okay. So 70s. I'm guessing late 70s. If she said maybe earlier. Probably before. So it's from late 70s sitcoms. All right. We have to narrow this down. So is this we still don't know if it's an actor or an actress.
Yep. No, we don't know yet.
Okay. And I'm wondering if I should ask if it's a TV show or if it's an actor or an actress.
Well, it has to be a sitcom.
It has to be a sitcom. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think. Yeah. What about Peter Brady or Bobby Brady?
Okay.
Professor on Gilligan's Island.
It was a very popular TV show in the 80s. I think it started in the 70s, but it was in the 80s.
Happy Days. This is Happy Days. It's not Happy Days. The Fonz? Chips, but wasn't that in the 80s?
I used to I love Chips. I used to love
you just like the music. Dun, 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 dun.
And Jennifer, thank you for playing, Jen.
So it's not the Fonz, I'm guessing. Hey, Fonz is cool, man. Hey, Eric Estrada. Did that start in the 70s? I don't think it was in the 80s.
So there is, I don't know, I can't say who it is, but there is somebody in the chat who has said the correct TV show. Somebody in the chat did say the correct TV show.
So Gilligan's Island, then, because I never watched it, so that's why I'm going for the one I know anything about. The Professor, really? I heard that too.
Michael J. Fox. That's funny.
I love Michael J. Fox. That's not the Fonz.
Whoa.
Danny Bonaducci. Danny Bonaducci. Well, if you say Danny Bonaducci, the main character was the heartthrob in the show. I forget his name. Cassidy, David Cassidy, right? Yeah.
Jennifer,
she already said that.
Did somebody get it? Oh, somebody got it. I think 2 people got it.
Scott Baio? It's Scott Baio, isn't it? It's Scott Baio. It has to be Scott Baio. Jennifer loves Chachi.
Tattoo from Vince Tommy.
Another show I haven't seen, but I know the reference. Oh, sorry, I'm losing the chat here. Who's Tom Bosley? I don't know who Tom Bosley is.
So,
wait, so
it's already been found. I'm just waiting for Jennifer to confirm it, and then we're done.
It was Chachi, wasn't it? It was Scott Baio. It has to be Scott Baio. Charles was in charge too. See, I knew it. See, now that song is stuck in my head now too.
I don't even have the image of the guy though. So that was fun, guys.
You don't know what Scott Baio?
No.
You know what? We should make a list of everyone's favorite actors, actresses.
But that
we already have 2.
That was super fun. It seemed like everybody liked it when it was against me. So I just wanted to include you guys. Jennifer, thank you so much for playing. You win absolutely nothing. I will send you a gift card for your local Family Dollar, and you can get $1 item, preferably day-old bread.
There you go. Scott Baio. That guy got around. What, you don't know who Scott Baio is? You must have seen Happy Days. Charles in Charge? No. No. You must have seen you must at least know of Happy Days. It went on for like ever.
Yeah, I don't know. But we're not gonna continue playing, but we're gonna play it again since everybody liked it. I thought it was cool.
All right, this is what we'll do. When we come on next time, we're going to do the same thing. Randomly pick someone in the chat, and we're just going to go from there.
Yeah. But back to reselling. I do have a reselling question.
Oh, her first crush was Burt Reynolds.
No, I know. I already know Tommy's favorite crush.
Okay. Should you be disclosing this?
Yeah, I can disclose it. I might lose a friendship, but that's okay. He has tough skin.
Okay, go for it.
Hugh Hefner.
Well, there's an interesting one.
I mean, if you're any kind of person, I mean, I wouldn't say I would have a crush on him, but I mean, maybe idolize. Just saying.
Holly wants to continue playing. I'm going to leave it to Leroy.
We will play. I want to do it again another time. I don't want to wear it out. But Holly, Holly, I do agree with we should continue playing, just not today.
Gotcha. Okay. How about this? You want to continue playing, Holly? if you want to be the person, think about that. Don't tell anyone, and then we'll have you be the person up next time.
Yeah, that works. That totally works.
He makes me want to. I don't know who we're talking. Oh, Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, a lot of people do. He does to a lot of people. And it was just a joke. It wasn't serious.
Hugh Hefner. Well, at least I'll give that guy one thing. He certainly did what he wanted to do. Only thing attractive about Hugh is his bank account.
Yeah. I know this could bring us down a rabbit hole, so that I'm biting my tongue right now. So
go for it. You got it. Let it rip, whatever it is.
I don't want it to go down a big rabbit hole, but the one that totally disappointed me was the whole thing, and they were in the same clique.
Okay.
I sort of looked up to, as a growing up a black child, I sort of looked up to Bill Cosby, and when I saw what he did, that really just totally disgusted me. Not saying that Hef did anything right or wrong, better or worse, but when that all came out with, I don't hate the guy, but it really disappointed me because he was one of the first ones that had a successful all black cast and black TV show. No offense to anybody else. But when that all happened, I just really lost taste for that guy. So it's really
sorry, I missed which guy are we talking about?
Bill Cosby.
Yeah. I know what you're saying because
yeah. So I just, of course, Hef wasn't good. I mean, he was 100 years old dating 12-year-olds. I mean, not 12-year-olds, but you guys get my drift.
Yeah.
But when that whole thing went out with Bill Cosby, that's sort of, but a cool fact about Bill Cosby, when I was in Martha's Vineyard, I actually moved a painting that he owned. It was a Thomas Benton. If anybody knows anything about artwork, it was a Thomas Benton artwork that was worth over $5 million that his estate had to put in an auction house because he needed money. He has a lot of money, but I think they were just getting rid of some stuff to help with the lawyer fees and stuff like that.
Noel dated ? I think she should say about half.
But there was the picture that I was.
I've heard he's worth upwards of 400 or 500 million. So I mean,
yeah, he is. But think about it: when his legal fees, that takes a big hit. So if you have paintings that you might never see again because you might be in jail till you die, and you're the only one that cared about it, it goes to the estate. I should try looking it up and see if I can show you guys an image of it.
That was awesome. We went from Punky Brewster to Bill Cosby.
Did somebody say that, or did you say that?
I just thought of that. I'm like, wow, what were we just talking about Punky Brewster a second ago? Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. We all watched the Cosby Show. Pretty much anyone over the age of 35, 40 knows who Bill Cosby is based on his TV show. And it would have been like, he's like everybody's like dad almost. So it's so, I know what you mean, Leroy. It's just, I love Bill Cosby. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what everybody thought, Cindy. It's kind of like, really? Like the first time you heard it, you're probably like, huh? Really? And then like a million people come out and it's like, yeah. Leroy said Cosby dated 12. Oh, Cosby. I hope not, because he did a lot of other crappy stuff. That would not help him. Me too, Cindy. He has so many. Yeah. I mean, like if you talk to like all these comics, like, Chris Rock, Seinfeld, they all like idolize Cosby. Like even like Richard Pryor, because I think he's older than, I don't know if he was older than Pryor would have been, But these guys all, because Cosby was one of the first, like especially African American comics that he was 100% mainstream. So I don't know. That doesn't make it better, but I mean, too many people like Bill Cosby to be surprised by. So that's really, yeah, it's sad. It's just, yeah, he is an actor. Yep. Easy to act like a good guy. Yeah, I guess so. Well, we're on the other side. I guess we're watching the TV screen, so we don't, I guess, yeah. No fondness left for Bill Cosby. Same here. Not only because of what he did to women, but look at all the other actors who are losing that's true. Anyone attached to those shows is lost.
This is the picture that I moved. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
There you go.
So that picture is worth like $5 or $6 million. It was owned by Bill Cosby, and I moved it in the gallery. I had to put gloves on and move that. That's the original one.
Gotcha.
And that guy, if anybody knows about paintings, Thomas Benton, they had the museum that I worked at. They had a show, and this guy's very, very, very famous, and his artwork is millions and millions of dollars. That wasn't the most expensive one I moved, and it was scary.
Gotcha.
It was scary when you're moving something priceless like that. Like if anybody walked behind me, I was like afraid and stuff.
How far did you have to move it?
Like
how many steps were you taking?
Into a van. So.
Okay. And was it like in a case or something, or?
No, we just wrapped it and then put it in the van.
Gotcha. Case points. How we only see a piece. Exactly. No, you don't know, especially that type of a person. Predator I've run into acted to look like Bill Cosby. I've called them charm monster. Yeah. I mean, probably, like I said, 10, 15 years ago, if you used someone they were not actors or whatever, if you used his name and said, he's like that, most people would have said, what? Are you kidding me? But I guess people in the know knew.
It's, yeah. If anybody, here's the deal, okay? If anybody here has been touched inappropriately by anybody, you know how in your heart, you really know how it feels, and you really know how all this works out. So in my eyes, like, I don't want nobody, please don't call it out on the thing. I can call it out because this is our show, but don't call out yourself if you don't want to. But I know from someone that's been in that situation that a lot of the stuff is sucky to hear and talk about, and it doesn't surprise me any day to hear of somebody else to come out, because I know what happened to me. So I don't care who it is. It will never surprise me, because I never thought it would happen to me. So who cares? I mean, I'm sorry, guys, but just at the end of the day, who cares? Because I don't want to see it to happen to anyone. I don't care if it's drugged. I don't care if it's sexual abuse. I don't care if it's even if it's forceful from your husband that you're married to. Like, it's not okay.
Never okay.
So I'm done.
No, I mean, I think you're echoing what everybody else is thinking. So,
and again, I tell you guys what I want to tell you. Trust me. If I don't want to tell you, you ain't gonna hear it. And if you don't like it, I don't care. And if you think it'd be different, then good for you.
Yeah.
And I'm walking away for a minute.
It's all good, man. Take your time, man. You're 100% right, Noel. Sometimes we don't know at all, unfortunately. Yep. So true. Yeah.
On this show, you'll never know what Leroy's going to say. I'm a loose cannon, and I always put Mo on the spot. And I apologize, Mo. And you handle yourself well because I know sometimes you just like, he gets stuck there. Like, I'll start saying some serious stuff in my life. And Mo is just like,
I'll hide behind my mug.
It's a big enough. Well, Wonder Woman, I mean, it's cute for you. It fits right in. Thank you, Noel. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you.
You're right, though. You don't need to apologize. Don't worry about it.
All right. Hold on. Is it your vet? I chop up names for the first 18 times. So if I said it wrong, just
Yvette. It's Yvette.
Yvette. Yvette. Do you pronounce? Do you pronounce the Y?
It's pronounced kind of like it's not Yvette. It's Yvette.
Yvette. So do you put the E in front of the V? Yvette.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Jen.
Jen is a trooper. Jen's my girl. I mean, you're all my girls. You're all my people. Jen's pretty crazy.
Almost every show I no worries at all. No worries at all. See, Yvette, she wrote it out for you phonetically.
Okay. And we're all like, we all talk every day. Like, I talk to you guys more than I talk to my family. So it is what it is. You know, I'll talk to you about reselling, but I want to tell you about my life so you can figure out who I am. Good luck figuring it out. I still haven't done it. What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. On a reselling note, I used to use Cosby as a term selling sweaters. I used to say Cosby sweater. I don't do that anymore. I usually say.
What did you say? Pedophile?
I mean, I could.
But also known as pedophile sweater, or also known as, like, say if it's somebody that's fat guy sweater.
Fat guy sweater. There you go. Now I think I just use like Fresh Prince, Biggie, something like that. I'm not trying to say they're anything like him, but
Cheryl, stop.
Oh boy.
Where's the picture? Did I put the picture away?
See, he's gonna bust out with a picture now from like 1984.
Shut up.
It's a good picture though.
Cheryl, my father was as black as night, and my mother was as white as a ghost.
She's just joshing you, man.
Tommy's still trying to figure out if I'm 60%, 20%. It depends on my day.
And what's in your cup?
Yeah.
Just stop by before. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, and we got to learn your name today. So Thank you so much. And I've seen you in the chat before. You have a good rest of your day. And sorry you came into all that stuff.
Let's get Leroy Leroy.
I'll behave. Sure. Jeez, Leroy, behave. Leroy.
You don't want to read the next one then.
Susie.
Oh boy, we're gonna have some Tommy's favorite topics. Yeah, pretty much. That's funny. Oh, didn't know I had a Cheryl until he came on our live. Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm Leroy Blood, and I'm gonna stand up for what I know that I am. Because you guys look at me and you see me light-skinned and you think something different. Tough shit. Oh, sorry. I am who I am. I know who my dad was. I know who my family was. And I wasn't picking on him when I said that to you guys. That wasn't to you guys in the chat, but just in general, I'm the one who has to live with knowing and admit who I know, who I really am. So it's actually funny. It is funny when people have no clue And once they start hearing me talk and you start listening to like stuff of my childhood and actors and actresses I pull up in TV shows, it starts to click. And that's sort of how Tommy was like, okay, it doesn't seem right because everything he says is about sort of the Black culture. So it actually comes out. But when you look at somebody, you never know. But inside of us, we have to know and be honest to ourselves. Like, I can go around and acting like I'm Caucasian, but I'm not. Like, I can do it, and, but I know what in my heart what I really am. You guys
what I hear is
deep today.
I hear coffee, kappa.
You hear
put that
copper
in the back.
and copper?
I drove down here in my car. For real, for real, for real, for real. No, I thought that we heard Leroy bring it up. Yep. Don't forget that. I think he plays the holidays. He was black for Black History Month. I actually March. So what happens? See
That's it. It's just my birthday. It starts off on my birthday. I'm Leroy.
Yeah.
And then Black History Month is February.
Yeah.
And then, of course, my mother's side is St. Patrick's Day. So you guys seen, I had people come in to celebrate St. Patrick's Day with me.
Back up for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, and it's St. Patrick's Day and Black History Month, and that's it. And Black History Month is good because I got 29 days.
Yeah.
So, who cares?
Sure. I can think. Well, that's good. That sounds like she can hold and listen to a lot of people.
She was a nurse in the prison.
Yep.
Was it in Rhode Island? Did you know my dad? No, just kidding. Social worker, 23 years. Yeah.
I can see that. Regina looks like she's got a kind face too. So.
Regina, and that's the thing. Like, I felt comfortable, like, with Regina and Derek to talk about stuff, and she's just so nice. Regina she's still here. I can't believe. Don't tell her boss. Shh.
He hasn't shown up yet. Is it? Wait, no. You know what? It's Wednesday. It's auction day.
No, not Derek. Don't tell her boss. Derek's not her boss. Regina runs that show. Don't let Derek fool you. I tell you, the love that you get in the community when you're not in somebody else's chat, and I go back and watch a lot of you guys' chats when I'm working, I'm shipping, and when I go back and I hear the love that people give me, and I'm not even there. I'm not even in the chat. And you hear people talking about you, and then people will send you clips. Hey, listen, this one said this or this one said that. It's crazy. You don't realize how much people talk about you when you're not in that chat.
This is our, like you said, this is our water cooler. These are our coworkers. I mean, we don't have that. Yeah. I mean, I don't. So I mean, let's say April Fool's Day just to
yeah, because I saw
we had that. We had the April Fool's Day, so
yeah.
Celebrate National Papua New Guinea Week. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Regina's so laid back. Yep, she is super laid back.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
No.
Oh boy.
No. Oh, nice. Good for you.
I would like to see, and again, there's no, it could be, you know what, I'm not even going to go there, but I want to see some of you ladies. I'm an agent, if you guys don't know this. Okay. I'm an agent, and there's some people in here. I need to see about 4 of you ladies, maybe 5 of you ladies, come up with just one time, let's talk. Women, let's talk. And I want to see like 3 or 4 of these women in here do just a show, a live show. I'm thinking, I'm just throwing names out there. I'm thinking Noelle. I'm thinking Ella. I'm thinking Jen Jen's Closet. I'd like to see out of 5 or 6 of you ladies come up with a show and just hear you guys talk women on the women's perspective of just like reselling and how you feel in a community where there is a lot of guys. And if you guys ever come up with something like that, just make sure I get 3%.
See, I knew that was in there somewhere. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I can't do like 10% because they'll kick my butt. Like, imagine me asking Regina for 10% or Holly for 10%. They'd want to murder me. Jen's Closet would pick on my football team, and then I'd be offended and get all sad and cry and stop pouting.
And then she'd bring up sports cards and you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Nice. I used to how to make videos. Same here. Still trying to figure that out. Anyone else Googling National Papua New Guinea Week? I thought about it, but I got lazy. I'm having a random ladies' night lately. You should do it.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Definitely. I know there's other people that do, but that would, like, Ella's in. Ella says that would be cool.
Yep.
And like you guys should rock it. Like, you guys could rock it.
Don't worry. I'm sure that they'll figure out something if they want to. Screw that, Leroy. Leave me out. If you're out there like this. Yikes. Oh, no. That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that. I'll be on anyone's show that invites me.
Good morning, Regina. Regina's already sleeping.
I'll give you 10%. See? See, look, Ellen. So nice. The way it exists. Only part-time seller, but I've learned some good elbow how to face skills in 4 years. Nice. I'm not in the room. Everyone ignore it a minute.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
Okay. I feel sorry, Noel. Take it easy, though. That's to know for sure, Tommy. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Please don't feel bad. I don't know about that. I try to avoid all YouTube drama. Some people are just, yeah, I totally agree. Some people just kind of look for that kind of stuff. But I kind of just grin and try and ignore it. Maybe that's not good, but I don't like drama. It's just bad for the soul. Yeah, definitely. Virtual hugs. I wonder where Leroy ran off to. Much like how I've been around when they're all getting treated like that. Seriously, people. Exactly. It's not. I don't know. Some people just feel like maybe they can be like keyboard warriors, whatever. So whatever happened, I'm really sorry about that. That's ridiculous. No one should treat people badly.
Everybody has a freedom of speech, and we don't have total freedom of the chats. And some people, it like, I don't care what people say about me. I talk whatever you want.
Yeah.
The good thing about YouTube is there is a freedom of speech, and there is things that you're not going to want to hear or hear. And like I said, people, what you could say it here in front of them, or you can say it behind anybody's back. Eventually, it's going to get back to them.
Yeah.
So who cares? I mean, not saying who cares in our chat, but
No, exactly. So if you're listening, Noel, just know that whatever was said, those idiots, forget about them.
But I'm not gonna. I'm a disclaimer. I'm not gonna. Goodness. All right, I'm done. Until I learn, people like certain people have things against certain people, and I've learned in life that until I meet you and I know you myself,
Mm-hmm.
I can't really judge you. I can think, but I can't judge you because people are a lot different when they're face to face. So when they're keyboard warriors or whatever, but if somebody does something bad to Mo, I still can't hate them because I don't know them personally or I don't know what they're going through.
Yeah, and you maybe don't know both sides of the situation too. So
yeah. So that being said, I do want to say one thing. You guys know Mo was gone for a little while. He had some stuff he was taking care of. He had to learn how to walk the dog. Okay, so he had to actually go to classes to learn how to walk the dog. That's
only took 3.5 weeks.
yeah. But all the support that you guys gave him, I'm so happy that he's back. It was very difficult for me to try to do it myself, but I did the best that I could. But I'm very, very happy that it was back, and everybody who has checked on him, see how he was doing. He's fine health wise and everything. He was learning how to walk the dog. I mean, just saying. And I appreciate everybody coming back while we're back together. I missed them. I talk to him every day, but this is a different bond when we're both on the same screen.
Absolutely. I missed it too now. Seriously.
So did you do any sourcing when you were gone?
Very little. A little here, a little there. It's hard not to when you drive by a place to like run in there for a minute, especially me because a lot of my stuff comes from thrift stores. So, but not what I usually do.
Yeah, and Topher, that's nice. He says nice things.
Who does? Me?
No. Topher, you gotta go down and see Topher's message. I didn't know he says nice things.
Can't do drama. I can't either. Exactly. Meme doesn't get to anything other than maybe a half a second. I don't know. Some people feel better that way. I don't. But glad we're reunited, and it feels so good. Now that song's stuck in my head.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good to have you back, Mo. And we're still gonna do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
That's the goal.
Just check the listing to see what times. It's gonna be between 10:30, between 10 and 11. And then the length of the show is gonna be depending on the audience participation. I can say that, can't say that fast.
Yep.
So
yeah, so today we're probably going to end in the next 10, 15 minutes because we're running out.
Yeah, because the other guys are going to come on.
Joe. Yeah.
Yep.
Sing it, Topher. I bet Topher could sing. I have a feeling the guy can either sing or rap on a skateboard. He seems like a...
So in the chat, I already know, I think she's gone already, but I know that Regina can sing. But like one day I want to do something with hidden talents, because I bet you there's a lot of talent in this chat besides gossip.
I'm trying to think if I have any. Nah, nothing comes to mind. I'm the king of useless information. I have been told that. Like random useless facts from wherever or whenever. I'm good with that. Thought you all broke up and I was having issues all day.
Us break up? No. The only thing that would break us up is work or lack of work. And yeah, I think friendship-wise, I think we're very close.
Yeah.
I mean, unless he comes on the show and starts talking bad about tools, then there's going to be an issue.
Or the Steelers, but I would never do that.
The Steelers, that's your own personal opinion.
That's true.
So, I mean, if you hate...
Someone can offend you more by talking bad about tools than the Steelers?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The Steelers is your personal opinion. I don't make
Yeah.
any money off of the Steelers. I'm making no money off the Steelers.
No, because I have friends. Like if you insult their sporting team, whatever it is, they will go to blows. Like, I mean, maybe not now. Maybe this is like 10, 15 years ago. But yeah. But
I'll give you the stink eye. Ask Jen; she'll tell you.
yes.
I'll give you the stink eye if you talk about my team. But at the end of the day, just don't mess with my money. That's
There you go. That's real talk. Speaking of things sticking in your head, for about a week, I've had that. Stuck in my head. Oh no, I hate when songs get stuck in my head. That happens so, like, I'm so bad that like Leroy can just be talking. He can, in the middle of a sentence, he can say 2 or 3 words that are from a song or from a lyric, and then if you're looking at me and my eyes are glazed over, that means my head just went to, oh no, I've just thought of a song. I thought of a TV commercial. I thought of a jingle. It can just be that fast. I'm literally I'm the king of, I don't know, ADD, ADHD. What do you call that now?
ADHD.
Is there a new name for it now? There might be. When I was a kid,
The Leroy.
When I was a kid, they had something called Ritalin, and I'm not trying to joke about it or anything like that, but that was, I mean, I remember they talked about putting me on that, but I never did though. Well, he did. He made me pay my pants, and I could. Nice. Those French fries look great. French fries?
Hey, thank you, Yvette. Yvette. Oh, wait. What is it? It's
Yvette, like an E. Big E.
I see the Y. See, that's what stinks is I try to oversound words up because my grammar is not the best. So I want to pronounce the Y. And it's really not there.
Just think of it as an E. And then that would be the easiest. I am a squirrel. Yeah, I'm just kind of like constantly like this. Like if I hear any noise in the background, that's why I always do this thing. I should have like really like strong neck, but I don't. But I'm constantly doing this thing.
They were good. Those French fries were good.
What French fries?
Get over it, okay? They weren't for you. Apparently, it wasn't.
That's the other thing that happens. If you talk about food, then my head goes off too. We're still trying to pronounce that? Yeah, that's okay. I mumble and he tries to pronounce stuff. We'll rename the show to Mumbles and Pronounces or something. I don't know.
If you want to come on, here comes the guy. If you want to come on, Paul, and maybe show me how to pronounce stuff and be my tutor for a little while, I mean, I'd be more than happy to do that.
I think that was an official invitation, Paul. So if you want to come on, let us know. The fries he had with that fake ass steak and what? And there was steak and cheese too.
Paul is on fire. He's not happy with me.
No, you can't mess with.
So you can't mess with the Philly guys. So What happened was the way my bank account set up. Not just kidding. I ended up doing a show with and Paul was on there as well. Dante had a show just celebrating YouTubers that were under 1,000 to try to help them get some notoriety. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
And I was driving and I had to stop to eat. So I figured I would eat and do the thing at the same time where there was Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So I was eating French fries and I really wanted a Philly steak, but I'd never went to Philly. So I went to an Italian restaurant and they had steak and cheese. So I got a steak and cheese. It wasn't because I psyched myself out that I was going to go to Philly. And then I was like, well, I might as well just have the steak and cheese.
So what city were you in when you had it, when you bought it?
Oh, I don't know. I was somewhere in Virginia.
Okay. So like you had a Virginia.
Down like Virginia, like North Carolina, Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. One of these days then, Paul, you should, I mean, I guess you don't have to send it, but if you ever get a real steak and cheese, just show it on the camera and say, this is a real steak and cheese.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You can buy whatever you want for a steak and cheese, but there's always a person in Philadelphia or in that hometown that has a family member that can make it better than any restaurant.
That's true.
You know, even like I bet you Paul has a couple of friends, or even Paul, that could make really good steak and cheese.
I barbecued a steak this weekend. There was no cheese though. It was just steak.
We are gonna. Oh no, we're not heading out yet. We got a few more minutes.
We got a couple. Yeah, we got like 5-8 minutes.
Favorite. LAG is in the house.
I think we've got like the Philly crowd in here today.
We do. I want before everybody leaves, your favorite local food where you live. So like not that you make, so like you go to like whatever's like sort of local to you. What is your favorite local food that you like?
I'm trying to think. If you guys put it in the chat, it doesn't have to be a type of it. It could be whatever you like the best from your local area. Whatever.
Yeah.
North Carolina, Virginia with Philly cheesesteak. I rarely buy them now. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because you can get the meat fresher and stuff. Like if you know a good butcher or good meat shop, you can make everything.
Crab cakes.
Let me tell you something. Those crab balls that I had in Delaware or wherever I was, Delaware, Jersey, I don't know. I keep forgetting. Man, oh my God. I wanted more, but I didn't want to ask for more because I didn't want to be greedy.
See, here's the thing. I haven't, like around me, I haven't found that thing. What's a made right? You got to explain what that is. I don't know what a made right is.
It has to be made right.
Oh, it has to be made right. Okay. Don't eat out. Okay, Ella, let us know what your favorite thing to make is, or whatever you prepare, or whatever. Even if it's not out. It doesn't have to be, like Paul said, he doesn't go out and get them. He makes them.
Cheryl likes tacos.
Oh, tacos are so...
Tacos is a huge. There's a huge window in tacos because there's so many different kinds of tacos.
Yes, and not just that. The key for me for a good restaurant of any kind, I don't care what kind of restaurant it is it feels like it's home cooked. Right. That kind of like when it feels like it's like mass produced. Like Tommy always, like the Golden Corral. I think that's why he's joking around about that. That's kind of like just thrown in there. That's not as good.
People talk about steaks.
Rice, interesting.
Yeah, people talk about steaks, nachos. Ella says rice.
Well, rice. I'm Indian.
Favorite.
It's a staple for me. Mexican is my favorite. Okay. Asada. Got to do steak. See, more steak. There we go.
You know what my favorite to make?
I'm making tacos.
You know what my favorite to make?
That's right. It's Cinco de Mayo. We didn't even say that yet. Sorry, go ahead.
My favorite to make is, and I just learned how to stop making it, and I have a recipe that I'm gonna share with you guys, and I don't normally share my recipes, and it could be something somebody's watched online. Somebody's watched online, but I didn't. I came up with it myself. I love to fry chicken, and the potty wings. The potty wings, I just learned because I remember watching my nana, my black grandmother, and I just I'll make them different ways, like my own batter. Like I've done them with Cheez-Its, crushed up Cheez-Its. That's slamming. And now my new thing is I crush up stovetop stuffing. And I batter my chicken wings in stovetop stuffing. Let me tell you something right now.
So it's like a thick crust?
No.
We need to see.
I'm telling you, man. Okay. What? With some blue cheese? What? You guys ain't got nothing. You know what? I'm going to call this out right now. Probably going to get in trouble for it, but Tracy Park's got nothing on me. I can cook fried.
Uh-oh. You didn't even...
Huh?
You're gonna get us in trouble again, man. Come on now.
I know. I'm sorry.
You know,
No, Tracy, the one chicken wing that I cooked was really good, and I'm just excited about it. But your food is the best.
see, right? Ella expanded on the rice. It isn't just rice. She called it rice, but it's rice with bell peppers, shrimp, and chicken. That's
that's a little different, girl.
Isn't it different? That's different. That's Ella. That's like
that's
having for different rice.
She said,
yeah.
Honduras
restaurant. Loose meat sandwich called a made right.
Okay, that's what they were talking about.
Loose meat sandwich. Okay, made right. Copy Culinary Hill. Yeah, it's all over Google. What's the difference in a made right and a sloppy Joe? Interesting. Okay, I need to look that up.
LAG.
Chinese takeout that I like. It's about shrimp, made fun, and shrimp fried rice. Nice. It's an icon here in Iowa. Okay, so I got to put that on. I need a list. There's a list of items that I'm putting together. If I ever go to any of these places that I have to eat, that's the first thing I do. Is I need to eat the local, whatever it is. Nice. Make my own fried chicken to try and be healthier, but sounds like contradiction. Well, fried chicken isn't, these days everyone does their own thing with fried chicken.
Yeah.
So, like Leroy is talking about. So, Leroy's about to rap. Make paella. Ooh, paella. There you go. Battle rap? No, he'll kill me. My rap name would be Mumbles.
So we're almost ending.
Yes.
And
unfortunately, I don't have anything to have this list. Round one, Leroy versus Mo.
And I just want, since we're in food, you had mentioned Rhode Island top 10 things to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to tell you on the list what I did eat while I was there.
Yes.
So I did have the chowder.
Nice.
I did have the clam cakes.
Nice.
I was at Iggy's. I didn't have the Doughboys, but I was at the place that sold it. What else was on the list? I didn't have the hot Wheaties. I did have the pizza strips. I had like 5 out of the 10 things on the list.
Yeah.
Sloppy Joes. It all depends on who makes it, because some Sloppy Joes are too saucy.
Exactly. They got to have a little bit of like the sauce is being cooked and it kind of absorbs some of the other stuff. Because if it's just like super runny, then it's I agree with you there. We used to have the first time a Sloppy Joe was in. I never had one when I was in England. I had them in 7th grade cafeteria. That was the first time I had one.
My stomach is growling, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Right. We're going to have to end this one before we get too hungry. I also cooked corn, crab, red potatoes, shrimp. Okay, this rice dish is not rice anymore.
Ella, I'm coming to Florida soon. I want some of that rice.
Rice. What do you like? I like rice. Oh, but by the way, you throw in this, and this.
It's like saying, what is your favorite thing, Ella? I like milk.
Yeah.
With cereal. I like milk. In my coffee. I like
I like to eat food. Like,
I've never picked on Ella. I had to do it.
This isn't picking on her. This is being hungry now.
She could hold her own. Trust me.
Yeah. Gotcha. But I think we're gonna have to end this just to be good to those other folk. So if you guys are still looking to listen to somebody, Joe's should be starting any minute now, I believe.
Yep.
But we will be back on Friday, and we'll put out a thumbnail so you know where to go. And it does sound good. I can't see. Well, we'll let Leroy talk next time. Leroy can talk about seafood because there is some super good seafood, especially where he is.
Bye, Jen.
Guys, have a good one. We will talk to you next.
Everyone. Thank you so much.
See ya.